All right. Good evening, crewmates. Welcome aboard. Welcome back to more Casual Friday with Coffee Talk. I am your captain, Lack the Watcher, and let's get ready to set sail through the stars. So, why does this feel a little... Hang on. There we go. It was feeling a little... My headphones felt a little like, they felt a little uneven, so... Continue. Now to remember everybody's voices. Oh, Bailey's. Knock knock, anyone home? Mr. Bailey's, hi. I'm sorry I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. Speaking of which... Rachel... Your fiance is in my in my close friends niche. Look at Lucas. Oh, Lucas. But it's not like that. It's not easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding with Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I didn't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Phew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space. And figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. So, have you made any progress on that front? You want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing, what can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm will do. So anything, really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea, then? Hibiscus, butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. I haven't done a blue pea with milk and honey. Not a blue pea drink in a while. Dreamin' blue. Serve it. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Lack. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. I know I'm not really in touch with my family anymore. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them, most of the time. But in the end, they're just a random bunch of people, and we don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bailey's. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly, spot on again, Mac. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. I fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up in a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Notice where that is shooting. Except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. The elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of the family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to make the sting out, to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea. With milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you. It feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them. Until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, I see, that's part of the elven disinformation. Elves can't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live in the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means that they need to protect... Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. Not getting the sound? You sure? It says the input is there. Audio input. Alright, how about now? Can you hear me now? Let me check this myself. I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Okay, well, I'm still getting... I'm hearing sound through my stream, so I don't know. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been a little Yeah. It must have been little consolation, but yes. I'm glad I was able to be with her. I think I came very close on being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Lack. Here you are letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but... Do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are... well, a little difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? Okay, sound is good. That's good to hear. I definitely think that's part of it. In fact... Oh, it's coming in. Hey! Hey! Good evening. Hi, Lack. And hi... I don't think we met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are. But you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Noah told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so you are her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé. Truly? Fiancé is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. Ignore me! You were about to order, Amanda. We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. Let me bring down my gain a little bit here. Kind of clipping a bit here. Alright. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story here. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past. Oh, cripes. Okay, I don't think I've ever given her anything chocolate. God. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Oh boy. What have I served her before? Cripes. Groover parts. Okay. Alright. I don't know what I've served her. How am I supposed to remember? Oh god. Alright. Chocolate and lemon. Oh, I don't know. And mint? I don't know. I don't think... I might have to look this one up. Oh dear. Alright. Amanda drinks coffee talk. I don't know how to remember that. Cough syrup. Is that... What day is it today? Let's trash it. What's the date? It's day 11. Okay, so there... Alright. Does it say anything about any drink that does not contain blue pea or ginger? Oh! Okay, cool. Alright. Alright. Let's see what this does. Are you furry? No, I am not. Sure. Take it. Is this... Serve the wrong drink for the first... What? What are you talking about? Hopefully it tastes new to you. Oh. The novelty coefficient does not clear the expected parameters, but it does not seem very important right now. We wonder why that is the case. Are you maybe getting a little emotional, Amanda? Yes, hello, Oh. Alright. We do not wish to discuss this. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble. That one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, no one mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home about it that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe, right? Or what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. But that's what he said anyway. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. That's a relief. Amanda's good story arc. Okay. Cool. Alright, nice. Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us that emotions are one of the most interesting aspects. We will be submitting a, you call it, academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns, deep-level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains in the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Brill and I did go out on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was. I think. I think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive, when I came to Earth, and during the entire process when I changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in the Hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that it is something our research might improve. The Hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may have been worth conveying, at least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is part of it. I was very aware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared. Which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them for you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who remind me of that. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but... Lack, I'd like to officially invite you to our little surprise ceremony. Which will take place in 3 days hence. Wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah, taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We have gotten bogged down with the details. And in our own securities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expenses. Nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we got them at birth or choose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Baileys. Ah, come on, Lack. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. Oh boy, I gotta remember to give that to him then. Okay. Yes, do I. Be invited to Lua and Bailey's wedding. Nice. Well, Hyde got us an invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to him when you see him? It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. It sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further, if we've got time. So we're basically going to be tourists. Tourist is a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, and we still find it hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission or a purpose. But it seems tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling. Which is, in essence, circular reasoning. Well, that may be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things. To enjoy life, you know. Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Lack, that I always have a place to return to where I'll feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. Why are you all looking at me? Ahem. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I'd like to reflect on the spirit of our upcoming adventure. I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So, sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Yes, that's exactly right. And how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ah, I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Maybe this is it. That's probably not it. Alright. I think I've already got the cheat sheet open anyway, so... I thought I did. Hang on. Everybody hang on. Alright, here we go. Silver. It's no use! Alright. Honey and ginger? Maybe. Hey, that was actually completely right. You called it, Mom. Alright. Chocolate. Honey and ginger. I hate looking at the cheat sheet, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to... 299.792.458. Serve it. Here's a 2.99.792.458 for a light speed traveler. Oh, we like the name. It is evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes. Is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures? The speed of light? Oh, wow. Way to target your audience, Lack. Thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. How does that taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it yet. We are pleased. Oh, she's adorable. Well, that's settled then. Evocative from Rick Steves Travels. Well, it's settled then. Whenever you, Miss Amanda's... What? Oh, okay. That wasn't him being polite. Whenever you miss Amanda Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. Okay. I didn't understand. The punctuation threw me off there. I'd like that. Thank you, Lack. Whoa! Jeez. Wow, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. Ah, you're right. I'm just so excited. I can barely sit still. I can imagine. A first trip across the country is a big deal. It is. But that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite a dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. No, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual. But this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.999%. Wow, hold on. Amanda, you've met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of this happen? We watched Orc Westerners all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. Orc Westerners. That sounds like fun. I'd watch that. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. Ah, I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they get along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. So you're from outer space? No, I'm actually from Iowa. I just work in outer space. Ah, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like takes guts. Ah, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars. I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want her to have an complete picture of me. I said incompetent. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is... For yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are and the way they're acting. And it's just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. You two really are a really sweet family. And so are you and Mrs. Lewin. And Miss Lewin, Mr. Bailey's. True. Chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you will acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding, and there may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end. Not everything is 99.999%. Alright. So it is. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must. Go pack. First time I've seen someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. While she analyzes the earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night to you two, then. Finger guns. Hasta la vista, strangers. Huh? Orc Westerns. Bye to you, too. Chill out, dickwad. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, like. That's right. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind if it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. Hey, Sylvie. Welcome to the stream. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Lou is going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, Mac. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Baileys. I am an alien. Dark chocolate. We're just cruising the galaxy playing some coffee talk right now, Sylvie. Nekomimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip. Suspected DUI. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters. A very determined hot air balloon. ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. An alien dark chocolate. Yep. Aqua? Hey, Aqua. Hello, Miss Aqua. Hi, Lack. How are you? Good, as usual. How about you? Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though? Of course. What would you like? Can you make me a cup of chai? How do I do chai? I forgot how to do a chai. Oh, no. How do I make a chai? I don't actually run a coffee shop. How do I know it? How do I... Oh dear. Fun fact. There used to be a cat ears called Nekomimi. And that might be where they got the name. Actually. I don't mean to keep cheating, but I forgot how to do that. Where the hell is Aqua? There she is. Okay. Masala chai, tea, ginger, cinnamon. Okay. Sir, you are a barista. I am for this. You should know. Alright. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Okay. Tea. Ginger. Cinnamon. Brew. I'm not a barista. I only play one on TV. Alright. I don't think I have anything to give to her. But I'm sorry. Right. A cup of Marsala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes. Thank you. It's delicious. You're welcome. So, you were saying? Go to my room. Wow. It's, I don't know how to take that. Alright. Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game. I see. How's it going? It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going? Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really, which is a shame. I truly like their games, but with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. Blizzard. Yeah, Aqua is very cute. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that. That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But, I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I tried negotiating with them. Because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Okay. But, as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor, since I'm just a small developer. What? What did I do? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, Mom? What did I do? What did I say? And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms. Oh, because I said Blizzard? Oh, is that what it was? Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me. Right? Considering the unfair conditions they've expected me to accept, they could have... Yeah, Blizzard. Okay, alright. They could have at least been polite about it. I think it's okay to make fun of Blizzard. I think they've earned it. I doubt they care, though. Yeah. Cold shoulder. When Myrtle didn't get to make it. What? What? What did... What? Hold... Your favor. Basically, they don't want to spend money on your talent. I mean, that's basically it, yeah. That's unfortunately just kind of how it is that because these big companies don't need to be nice. They're only nice when they feel like they need to be. Otherwise, they have no reason to try. They have no reason to try to be kind and be understanding of smaller and be welcoming and not take advantage of smaller people. Because they don't have to. I don't know. I guess I screwed up Myrtle and Aqua's relationship. I guess they're dating. It was never really made that clear. But I didn't know I did that. What's up? Nothing. Is it about Myrtle? Oh. Well, sort of. We haven't talked much since our little argument. Only checking in here and there. I'm going to the tech mall so I can look for parts to upgrade my PC. How? I don't know how. I don't know how I did that. Maybe it's because I didn't quite get Myrtle's orders right? I don't know. As a visual novel, this game is really hard to read sometimes. I like it. I actually do. I wouldn't keep playing it if I didn't, but... Oh? Yeah. I hope I'll get a good deal there. I wish Myrtle would apologize, though. For treating me as if I'm totally clueless. If she did, I could ask her how to help me pick the right parts now, you know? But I know I was in the wrong, too. I wasn't being clear with my words, and my anxiety talking and all. But I already told her I'd reject the contract, right? Yeah, I heard you say that. She should have tried to listen a bit. Oh, this is sad. Sorry to hear you're having a hard time. Congruence relationship, that is weird. Hey, this is the modern world. If your coffee's not perfect, the whole system just falls apart. It's fine. It was just bad timing. Clearly you care about each other, though. So you two will make up eventually, I'm sure of it. For episode 3, whenever that comes out. Yeah. Thanks, Lack. That cheers me up a little. Anytime. I suppose I better go now, so I can shop around as long as I want. Maybe I'll go get something nice for myself, too. Like what? Maybe a new bolster? My current one is no longer firm. Ah, I see. Well, I hope you have a good time. Oh, that was me. Well, I hope you have a good time. Me too. And thank you, Lack. I'll see you later. Take care. Blame Starbucks, like blame Canada, yeah. Blame Canada, blame Canada. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Oh. Oh. Well, hello, gentlemen. Hey, Lack. Lack. I can't remember Hendry's voice. Nice seeing you, Hendry. How goes it? Oh, I'm in auto. Shit. Good, good, good. I hope you're doing good, too. As usual. Why is... I wanted to stop. Why isn't it still... It's on me. No, no, no. That won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. Why is it still... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, hang on. This is pissing me off. It's not changing. Like, it keeps doing auto no matter what I do. What's that about? Is that a glitch? How do I get out of this glitch? Alright, let me read through this. Oh, no, 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 that won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So what will it be? You first. You first. You sure? Okie dokie. I'll have one STMG, please. Alright. STMG. Okay. My mic out. Just give me 1 second. There we go. All right. How do I make a STMG? Well, the thing is that I kept clicking it and it was still doing auto no matter what I did. I didn't understand what was going on there. STMG. No, I'm sort of remembering that. But did I make that in the last game? Okay, good. Okay, milk, ginger, honey. Okay. Milk, ginger, honey. Right, because it's like, it's based on, like, Tibetan words or something. Serve it. One stimge coming up. Ah, it smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, Lack. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine. I see you have a new selection. Yeah, well, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try Tajay Rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger sap with roselle buds. Other name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. Okay, see, the auto thing seems to have finally turned off. That's good. I'll try it then. The Tajay Rosella. Okay, so it's definitely got hibiscus in it. Did I already make that? Wait, where the hell is... Oh, okay. Hibiscus, ginger, and honey. Alright. See, when you actually give me a name... Brew it. Should I give him that, or should I give it to... I should give it to I should actually give it to Hyde, right? That would be the appropriate thing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Hyde actually shows up. Didn't give Gallus Hyde's... Am I not gonna see Hyde again? Are you kidding me? Oh, God. Is that really... Do I really not see... Oh. Let's start the day over. I may have to speedrun this. Please tell me. Oh, God. Alright, sorry. Wait, let me get through this real quick. I didn't realize that I was supposed to give him that. That is right, isn't it? Isn't that what I gave her last time? I want to double check that. Yes, okay. Okay, it's fine. Fast forward. Alright. No worries. Thanks. I figured I would see Hyde again. Alright. Which is milk. Oh, let me double check that again. I forgot what it was. Milk, ginger, honey. Okay. Ginger, honey. Brew it. She wanted chai, right. I wasn't sure if that was the same chai. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead. Alright. Hibiscus. Double check to make sure I get all the ingredients right on that. Hibiscus, ginger, honey. Okay. Ginger, honey. Brew it. Alright. And now I will give him the item. Wait, I forget. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lewis' wedding invitation. Really? For Hyde. Oh. The date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. One piping cup of Tajay Rosella for you. Thanks. What do you think, Hendry? Does it look any good? No. It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it. Yep, it's good. Glad I passed your impromptu test. So, what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it? You can say that. I think the officer's coming too, by the way. Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Hendry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? I know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime. 50 years ago. I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is it so? Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know the feeling all too well. Exactly in this kind of weather. Oh? It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Georgie? Yep, Georgie. Hey, folks. Man of the hour. Hey, Georgie. Black, what'd I miss? Some very important weather talk. Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton, then. How are you? How am I? If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Hendry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No, what are we talking about? Like, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gallo mentioned it. Excuses, excuses. I'll help explain it to Hendry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. And we cut because we're not going to make us all read that. Alright. So he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we are now. Yep, that's about it. Did the cop order donuts? We don't serve donuts here, unfortunately. That's, a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Well, I've tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened. Mind backing up a bit? Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Boo. Yeah, it would be nice if there were donuts here. Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. It'll sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it? Loud and clear. I told Lack about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the family market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lighter was my grandpa's, and there's a chance he bought it from there. Ah, interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Ooh. Frau Blücher. Alright. Anyways, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of all of this. And gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night. To the spot, you know? To where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still, and I felt tension in my head. I wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out, or if there was something else going on. I said, hey, what's going on? Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and just got the heck out of there. then what happened? It blew up? What? What do you mean, what? The lighter, it just blew up. What? Well, what do you mean, blew up? Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here. Well, I didn't see it, because I was walking towards my car, you see. But I heard it. With a little whoosh, followed by a couple of clink clinks. What kind of sound is that? You know, like something small and metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work better? No, that's a shot. Wouldn't want to confuse y'all with that. But what is that? You know, and then what happened? Right, okay. Thank God. These three stooges were gonna go all night with that. Then I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over with its lid open. The flame, it was burning white. Wow. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, I freaked the frick out. Freaked the frick out. What is this, a Disney Channel? Freak the frick out! With Zack and Cody. Alright. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner, walking towards the lighter. Did they see you? Yeah, they did. Don't want to confuse with Boom. Yeah. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there. Then they asked me straight up, "Is this lighter yours, guy?" I said, "Yeah." Then I fired a question back. "Are you the ones that have been messing with the cars around here lately?" Good detective work. Aw, freak out. Alright. And they said yes. Oh, wow. Well done. Well, sounds like case closed. So they weren't ghosts. Hell no, thank God for that. You'll say hell no, but yeah, whatever. Then who are they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect... Do you know them? Kinda. In fact, they own the Gnome Noms near my place. Oh, wow. Did they know it was your car then? Nope, because I only ordered takeout. And I usually walk there. That was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise. Go back to Blizzard. Alright. And we have... Don't you guys have phones? Alright. And we have to start way back for that. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah. The tragic hit and run. At the time, the Gnome Noms. Yeah, I think I remember them mentioning it earlier in this level, where they talked about, like, there was a few different stores that opened up around the area. At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside of the DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Good. In response to it, well put, Henry. Well put. Alright. In response to it, the major at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community, and the vow was kept after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago, and we all know recently what happened to the tree. I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive. Not just for the friend, but as remembrance for the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals this city's gone through, makes sense of the community that used to be there is gone by now. That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects. You okay? Oh, yeah. Sorry. There's something about it that bothers me a bit. Like what? their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own members are insufficient to ensure their existence. And by failing to remember, we, the outside party, also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. The Gnome Nom's owners told me that they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folks prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten, right? Something like that, I guess? I'm not sure. Right, okay. But that doesn't normally happen anyway. How do we pay respect to remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We'd clean their gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomimis honor the dead, and I'm sure the cultures have their own ways too. Right. I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves, though. I remember the deceased and all the reasons they mattered to us. So except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway. You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, unless you believe in life after love, memories... Sorry, it's stupid. Alright. Memories are for us, not for the dead. Exactly. It'd be great if we could all remember and help each other. Because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Because the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's good or bad. Yeah. Speaking of Gnome Nom's owners, though, what happened to them after all that? Alright, did you arrest them? Nope. Huh? Are you going to let them go? Not necessarily. But I've got an idea of what I have to do. I now know what I must do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved. Still, it was truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. A shame about that lighter of yours, though. What are you doing? Singing this... That's what I go with the dialogue. Ha ha, that's funny. A shame about that lighter of yours, though. Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. It works just fine, not even a scratch. Really? But the thing blew up, didn't it? Like, heck, we even debated the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. So I don't know what else to tell you. I see. Don't look at me. Oh, excuse me. You want to know what I think? No. Hold on. We need to go. I need to take a second to digest what I just read. We're gonna let's hang on. I really wanna take a second to look at. You wanna know what I think? No. I needed a second to really process what I just read there. Alright, we will continue now. It's haunted. No, it's not. That thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about? The white flame is a bit unnatural, I'll agree. And you remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey now, you're a rock star. Alright. A man is allowed to forget his stuff if he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something. The thing is real old, after all. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence, indeed. I still think it's a ghost, though. Shut it, Henry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Oh, vibrations. Actually, let's see what your daughter's up to. I like watching your daughter, what she does on social media. I hope you're fine with that, Henry. I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. You can rest. Very, very typical, Alright. Okay. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed with your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Sure, safe trip. Nice to see you again, Henry. Take care. God, trying to differentiate these guys' voices is not easy. Let me get over there. Boom. You know, all that talk is making me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. And one espresso for me, please. Alright. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Brew it. Espresso. Here's your espresso, officer. Thanks. Great as always. So, what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than taking to him? And talking to him? Okay. I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word is going around that cars are being messed up there. That's kind of expected, though, isn't it? There's no point in adding to citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumors. Without being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control. Ring, ring. Time to leave, I guess. Duty calls? Something like that. I suppose I'll do the same. It's quite late after all. Thanks for listening to us, Lang. The old men ramble. The pleasure is all mine. Well, take care and see you later, yeah? Have a good night, Lang. Safe trip, you two. When am I gonna see Rachel again? Oh, the day's over. Ginger latte. A warm energy boost, perfect for a cold evening. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing $2 billion worldwide. But it costs $3 billion, so... what Generation Z really wants. An independent survey. Well, that's just a normal article. That's got nothing to do with fantasy. That sounds yummy. Yeah, I can see that. Looks like I should have given the lost items the intended recipients right away. At least it'd be much better than them disappearing on me like this. Who was I supposed to give... Fuck! What was it? Hey, Rachel, I was just thinking about you, baby. Hey, hey. Miss Rachel? Oops. sorry, I'm just really excited. I've done it, Lack. Congratulations. Was I supposed to give her... Oh well. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Oh yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh? Never mind that. Let's just play it quick. Ah, nice. What do you think? It was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart Latte, wasn't it? That's right. You compose the melodies? With Arami, yeah. So, like, I know the name, like, Sweetheart... I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love beginning, or talking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There's a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going, until you get to the point where you decide to confess. Yeah, I think I see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like a drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or it would curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Light? Just fine. Business as usual. This is pretty much how I talk to everyone in real life anyway, so... Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Hendry? Yeah, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wondered what he was doing. Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof, after all. Oh, I'm a surprise. I thought you've been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful, too. So I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. That's right. I think they're supposed to be Japanese. So as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Who's coming in? Hello, welcome. Oh. I think I was supposed to give Riona. Ah, boy. Good evening to you, Miss Riona. Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. Alright. Huh? Is she alright? I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll just get a drink first. Right, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Milk, milk, milk. Brew. Milk. There you go, a cup of warm milk. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Miss, you alright? No. I think I'm sad. What's wrong? That's right, Riona. What's wrong? God. I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life Might have been a mistake. What makes you think that, miss? My apologies. I didn't mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. Miss Rachel is right. Feel free. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Lack and the regulars at the coffee shop, I've gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is, it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose. Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. You can probably hear my dog. Although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I'm aware that I must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid? I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simpler fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that, I really am, because all of it is a pain I am really familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to a new pain all over again. Just might be. It might be difficult. Hello, Jace Harmon. Welcome to the stream. Miss, I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to... Miss Rona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But... Lack insists, right? Right. What was the pie you ate the other day? The blueberry hibiscus mint pie. Did you like it? I did. Quite a lot, actually. I'll make something special just for you. Hello, Axel Garcia. Garlic bread indeed. Could you tell me its flavor profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh. The crust was buttery. The flavor was enhanced by the tartness of hibiscus and the herbal coolness of mint. It had a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. It's very sweet. I guess this is it. Well, I'll see if it's an actual drink. Oh, hey! Cool. Let me take a chug of water here. Excuse me. Where did I get the pie crust? I don't get it. Wow, Lack, that's so extra.
It kind of is, isn't it? But it's so pretty. Thank you.
It really is. Well done, Lack. But are you really serving a warm pie filling to your customer? It's not a pie filling. I simply make fruit cordials with honey. And I just happen to have the blueberry one in hand. Sure. It's not a pie filling, trust me. It's not. It's nice. Thank you. You're very welcome. My two favorite ladies. What's on your mind?
Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point.
Well, what is it?
Huh?
Your driving force, before you started questioning it.
I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind.
I see. So it doesn't have to be an opera, right?
Pardon?
Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways. Like politics. Uh-huh. You're not wrong, but... that was just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it?
My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it, as long as I am able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons.
Oh?
I simply don't want to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain.
I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though.
Huh?
I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now?
I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer.
Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait. You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomachill. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer?
I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront.
I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him.
Huh?
Or text him. Tell him you've changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I don't think you'd reject her.
I'm not sure that I'd be his loss necessarily.
Shh. Quiet. Shh. Just do it. Text him.
Yeah. Okay.
He responded. What did he say? He told me to stay here. Because he's coming here soon? Huh. Does he, like, live nearby or something?
No, not really.
But he seems to have some things to do around here. And I see, what a great coincidence. That means you can clear things up in person.
You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel.
Just call me Rachel, will you?
All right.
Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it is entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Commune? We banshees used to congregate... Sorry. We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all would work together as one, like gears in a machine. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the commune, correct?
Yes.
Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we don't see a lot of banshees around, is it because they still choose to remain in the commune? Right. Excuse me. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming. Even in traffic? Well, a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. So when you said everyone has a specific role, what did you mean by that? Sorry, I'm just curious. Yeah, 'cause she's a cat, get it? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Well, we don't have a Banshee Culture Center anywhere. Time to start one, then. Perhaps it's best if I use a specific example, such as my mother's role. Oh? Her role is to trade. In the event that we need to increase our supply or sell our products, or are simply in need of some negotiating, it is my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods. And she's our representative with other communities when other communities need to discuss things with us. Right. Everyone's work has equal weight. One is in charge of food and drink. Another is in charge of all our laundry. Everyone has a responsibility to set up schedules and organize the collection of goods. Sounds like a cult. So, like, does each role only have one bearer at a time? No, sometimes there are two or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance. I see. Interesting. Does your mom still fulfill her role to this day? Yes. Although, there are times when I wish she would retire. Here's Lucas. Yep, there he is. Why? She is doing a good job of it. But the role truly changed her. Oh. She had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble. Or to simply defend the commune. That is such a heavy burden. It is, but she refuses to accept any help offered to her. Why? Because it has become her identity, I think. And to make sure. Oh, you're here. Yeah, hi, lady. Sorry. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. I was starting to wonder when you were going to say something. I'd introduce myself, but I want to hear Riona's story. Fine by me. It is as Mr. Lucas said. I thought we were already past all that informal stuff. Am I wrong? Well, you still call her lady. But she is. Shh, the lady is speaking. Whoops, sorry. Okay. It is, as Lucas said. Our discussion the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instincts turned into an angry sense of pride. Oh. So, while she performs her role really well... I'm losing the Irish accent here. Shit. Her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for our commune now, so I'm thankful for that. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done. Right. That's when I understood why she was angry too. If your mom has dealt with haters all her life, and you were pretty much in the front seat for all that, oof, tough. I guess I can relate in some ways. The Nekomimi culture is also quite strict, although nowhere as rigid as yours. We're heavily stereotyped as being very mid. Mid? Like mediocre in all ways aside from being pretty and cute. Although, don't get me wrong, I am cute. Agreed.
But it makes me wonder, you know? How much of our survival instincts turn into bad stereotypes? Things have changed so much for everyone. Which means we should have moved on from terrible prejudices decades ago, right? Why are so many still stuck with outdated and bad perceptions?
Actually, that's exactly why. Life is complicated and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? And there are billions of living beings in this world. That's why many folks choose to reduce their worlds to a size they can handle. All based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how anyone chooses content to consume. Yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then it's a different story.
That makes sense. We all need to survive, I understand that. However, I feel some things just shouldn't be excused. Things we do with the principles we hold. All of it has an impact on others, in one way or another.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So, about your show.
Yeah, you're in, right?
Are you still unsure about the format?
Well, I'm still trying to put it all in order on paper, so kind of. Like, I know I wanted to do a podcast, a deep dive, and a showcase, but I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fit them all in nicely. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure.
What are you planning to show, anyway? How do you think it will help the guests?
Curious, aren't we? Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city. And beyond if it takes off, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Nah, scratch that. I know it'll take off.
That's some confidence you have there. Even though you're not even sure what the format will be.
Tut tut. I might not know the exact format yet, but all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already.
Really? What are they?
Well, there's already so much content out there, right? And you can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily, too. If something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click away. So, how to keep them engaged and stick with us, you ask? Well, from my experience, you need roughly 5 things down pat to keep a show going. The first one is being the format itself, which ironically is the only thing I don't have. Yet. Anyway, a proper format has good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut or how the information flows. It's to build familiarity with the audience, and it makes things easier for the creator too.
That makes sense.
The next thing you need is topics. Sure, you can have a main theme for your show, like singing or cooking or anything really. Having a theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essential. Because even singing will need more than one song, right? Same with cooking. You need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz.
That's true.
Right? Since the goal of the show is to shine a spotlight on all things underrated, I figure it should start with small and nearby, but still have the potential to grow. And what's better for that than exploring the city and its inhabitants in depth? Especially since I'm fairly new here and all.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
I can see there are many interesting topics to discuss.
Yeah, like locations, events, history.
Yes, and many interesting individuals to meet.
Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover.
Makes sense. What's next?
Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet era, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can target just one type of audience and still get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already. But since the show will be in a completely new format, a lot of them will reject it.
Because people do not like change?
That's right. But honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded. It can help elevate the stuff we're going to spotlight. Like, say, if we cover musicians, they'll go to their sites or live shows. Some cool neighborhood project, they'll be eager to check it out. A cool coffee shop, they'll be interested in visiting. Wink, wink. Oh. Anyway, you all know what I mean. The next thing is audio quality. Great visuals and edits. You know the drill. Of course. And the last thing you need for a good show is me. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? I meant personality and smarts. To find info, you need to be resourceful. And to relay information well, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Why? What's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy? Resourceful, huh? Really? Oh, so that is what you're questioning, huh? I'm just saying. Because didn't you say you're new to the city? So... Oh, I see. I see how it is. But you've really thought this through. I'm kind of impressed. Thank you. Probably won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show, though, I'll tell you that. Huh? Rumor has it your manager is trying to get your old girl band back together. And I heard there'll be a talk show or something for it? Oh, really? How did you hear that? I have my ways. I didn't get info from a shady source, I promise. Well, okay. I'll give you that, resourceful guy. But your information is outdated already. Oh? Because I won't be in the show. Oh, why? Well, I actually like the idea of a comeback. But if it were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us to show we've grown. Ah, I get that. 100%. No, 99.999%. Pay attention, Lucas. That's too bad. Why? I think you have a talent for getting people to talk. You were able to read the room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching your talk show program. You think so? Aw, I'm flattered. You're right about that, though. I'm pretty good. But I'd rather express myself through music, my songs, and my performances, you know? Yes, I understand that very well. Then, do you want to be our first guest? Me? Why? I thought you wanted to highlight independent artists. Well, aren't you making a new kind of music lately, Miss Rachel? So you actually have a side project. Well, yeah, but... I was kidding about inviting you earlier, but hey, maybe it could work out after all. Help out the new channel, will you? You wish. I'm a very busy Nekomimi. But maybe. Woohoo! I didn't know how to do that noise. Huh? What is it, Lack? I thought your plan was to have Miss Rachel as your first guest. Oh. Well, about that. I'm definitely jumping the gun here, but... I was kinda hoping you'd be my co-host instead. What? Me? I was gonna ask you later, but Lack over here cornered me with something fierce. Oops, sorry. Why me? I like the way you explain difficult subjects, and I really enjoy talking to you. You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot. And all of your stories are so damn interesting. Plus, someone needs to offset my chaotic personality. Like contrasting hosts, huh? Yeah, what's more, she's not nervous talking in front of a camera at all. Well, she is a performer. I know. I'm just saying she's natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I was gonna ask her later. If you want to be my co-host. Only if you're interested, of course. I might need a moment to consider. Of course, take your time. However, if you're really open to receiving input, may I throw in an idea for the format of the show? For real? Of course you may. And I'm staying until you all tell me everything I missed. Okay. Yeah, the night's still young anyway. Oh, shit. Okay. How many more days have I got? I'm getting tired. October 2nd, 2023.
I think we're actually going to call it here. Let's see. Global Labs shut down research. I'll read more of this. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, we're going to save. Day 14. I think we're really close, actually. Because I think there's only 15 days. Yeah, okay. Day 14. So it's 2 more days and then it's done. All right. So it's almost 11. Yeah, it is. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Casual Friday with Coffee Talk. Okay. If you want to follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Blue Sky, you can follow me at LikeTheWatcher. If you want to follow me on Twitch, you can follow me at @like_the_watcher100. I will probably be playing Hades tomorrow, depending on how the night goes. Just want to kind of enjoying doing Saturday Night Arcade. Sometimes it can be a little much to stream all that so much, but I actually kind of enjoy this. But yeah, I am currently in the process of working on a new video. I actually have a couple videos I should be finishing, but hopefully they'll all come out soon enough. But definitely one should be out soon. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, thank you everybody, and have a great night.